from one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's interleague baseball on the show. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here it comes. To first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And there's your first out of the ball game. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness. Put the ball in play, pass the baton to the next guy, keep the defense on their toes.
Eric Haas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, and even 20 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
So now to the plate, Robbie Grossman. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 21 for him on the season as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at PNC Park, and Detroit is off to an early 1-0 lead. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at Matt Boyd. And, you know, one of the keys for Matt Boyd when he's good, he has that slider, and that's his binky. That's his bread and butter. He needs to have that to be successful. He struggles at times giving up multiple hits and innings. One of the keys, establish the strike zone early to give him a chance to use that good hard slider.
And stepping in, Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Brian Hayes digging in now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the 1st inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 31 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And this throw gets away from him.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
At the plate now, Poijun Park. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And good for him. Poijun Park has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
The left fielder, Ben.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And this one will bounce into the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
That's his fourth triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for three. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Gamble, the runner at third with no outs. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Bounce down the third baseline. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's running. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Batting ninth, the
Now
pitcher.
a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Now the Tigers skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Standing in now, Chad Kuhl, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One and one the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Still only one out in the inning. Two and two. The 2-2 freezes him on the inside. Strike three. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he rips it on the ground.